everybody, it's me, Stifler for Life, and you are watching the Let's Play of the Simpsons arcade game. Now, I'll be honest, this is probably my favorite level. I know I said that about the graveyard, but this has some serious design choices that I love. This is the dreamland that's brought on by the head injury that the Simpson family gets when they fall down from the waterfall. It's a great level, great level, and I just love its design, honestly. The enemies are all tailored to different Simpsons characters. As you saw, the donuts are obviously for Homer. The Marge things are for Marge. The giant floating saxophones here that fire musical notes are obviously tailored towards Lisa. And there's some Bart demons later that are definitely for Bart. But those are actually more dickish than these, to be honest, and they're coming up just in a little bit. Oh, there's also the nuclear power plant guys for Homer. But yeah, I mean, we're almost done, and I'm surprised. This is probably going to be the first Let's Play that's actually getting finished. And at once, I'm sort of happy about that, but the other part of me sort of apologizes for that. You see, I have a lot of the clips of the Sonic the Hedgehog 06 playthrough on my computer, but again, Shane isn't really wanting to do the commentary right now, so I'm trying to hold off to see if I can get him back to finish that up. And I also have the final part of the Condemned playthrough recorded. And again, that's just I'm waiting for Shane. I don't want to jump the gun there. So, yeah. That's the only negative. I mean, it's a lot of tech stuff. And it's not really something that I want to talk about in video, so let's just get into this boss here. The giant bowling boss. He's not really that hard. He's kind of a pushover, to be honest. I mean, I barely even get hit by him on a daily basis, let alone right now. I mean, I'm doing pretty freaking good, I must say. Okay, I just jinxed myself. Alright, that's fine. I still got 0 lives. I got one more left, and then I'm up to my third continue, I believe. Which isn't bad. You know, I'm making progress. This is his second form, with arms. Again, he's not really that hard. He can take damage until he's changing forms while I am about to die. This is not good. And that also is the Simpsons residence in the background. So, we're obviously getting close to the end of the game. Alright, so this is his third form, the, oh, crap. That's 3. This is his third form with the legs. He also fires bowling pin torpedoes at you if you haven't noticed that by now. And this is his final form, and I'm going to try to kill him before he actually does it, but I don't think that's going to work. This is his giant squiggly something. I don't really know what that... Oh, I just beat him. Doesn't even matter. I'm not even going to say it. Ah, crap. Well, he's dead. And that's the level. Not hard at all. Pretty linear, as most of the game is, because obviously it's beat 'em up. God, I love this game. It really takes me back. Remember Chuck E. Cheese has this. The only place that's by me that still has this is a laser tag place that I still go to every once in a while. It's great. Alright, this is the second and final minigame. It's slapping. Obviously, I just wrecked that right there. I honestly think it's much easier than the pumping minigame, to be honest. And now we reach the final full level of the game. The television studio, Channel 6. It's probably the hardest level of the game, because it is the last. And I know you're probably looking at the video timer right now, and you're like, Ryan, what do you mean? There's still 10 minutes left. Well, it's not a very short level, to be honest. And I have the mallet now, which is good. That should definitely help out if I don't die here. Let's hope I don't. Again, you know, we're still fighting the guys with the suits. Oh, crap. They really don't deviate, and that's not really a bad thing. I don't know. Maybe that's just me. I don't mind the default enemy skin every once in a while. Guy with the umbrella here is giving me trouble. Ugh, there you go. Alright. That's that area cleared, and now we're off to the space area. We have this alien to throw as a projectile, but it really doesn't do that much damage. And I'm dead. That's great. You actually get an achievement if you beat him in the port for the Xbox. I'm not really sure why. He's not really a mini-boss. I guess you could consider him a mini-boss, but he doesn't blink, and he just sort of just dies. Like that. Yeah, he's not really hard. I just died again, as I said that. Yeah, he's kind of a pushover. I mean, whatever. It doesn't really matter. At the end of the game, you know, I'm packing up. I'm just proud that I'm actually finishing a Let's Play, to be honest. Because Condemned wasn't going to be a full playthrough. Condemned is a 3-part series, and I still have yet to put that out, because we still have some extra tech stuff to deal with back here on my end. And I should have that uploaded soon, hopefully. It was supposed to be the Halloween special, and it's now the middle of March, so I'm a little late, but it doesn't matter. Okay, here's another Blinky tree. This should be the last one. You know what? No, there's one up ahead. I'll get that. This is the second to last Blinky tree, and the last one is also in the same area. This is the Japanese area. This is the final area of the level. And it's also probably the hardest, because these ninja enemies are kind of dickish. I just made quick work of all of them in that section right there, because that's just me. Okay, this is the final Blinky tree. If you do this, you hit it enough, Blinky will come out, and you should get the achievement here. I already have it, so it won't pop for me, but that's where all the hidden Blinkies are. Ooh, I have a slingshot. That's convenient. Another thing I really like about this game is how it's not really canon to the show at all. In terms of, again, like I said before, like the bosses they're completely original, they're not from the series. Same goes for the enemies, and that's sort of what I like. The zombies, I think, were in the show, but their design's different, because I do remember them from Simpsons Hit and Run as well during the final level as Homer. Everybody was zombie. I think it had something to do with Buzz Cola. Dude, oh my god, I want to play that now. I'm gonna have to do a Let's Play of that. Track down a copy for the Xbox so I can record it. And here is the second to last boss right here. This is the Samurai Master. I don't know his actual name. I just lied to all of you. I don't know what he's called. I call him the Samurai Master. He's got a large stick, and he's extremely powerful. And now I'm up to 4 continues. Again, not much to say. He dies like every other boss. You just hit him enough till he blinks like crazy. Then you walk away and chain command. And again, we're just winding it down here. Just gotta wind down his health. Grind it down to the smallest amounts. Just died. Mashing the X button is apparently really difficult for me. But yeah, there's not much to say here. I mean, he's not that difficult. I'm not really showing how easy he is right now because of the amount of damage and lives that I've been taking so far, but he's going down. I can promise you that. And now he's really blinking. It's probably not going to show up on the capture, right? He typically doesn't. There we go. Now he's dead. For some reason, invincibility frames or damage frames don't really show up well on my Dazzle, but that's fine. Like, who cares? It's still a game. Oh, there's Smithers. And now we head to the final battle. This is the moment you've all probably been waiting for. The final boss of the Simpsons arcade game. I've only actually gotten here once on a paid machine, and it was after about $8 of credit. So I got my money's worth with purchasing this. We are heading to the Springfield Nuclear Power Plant to take on the final boss of this game and get back our daughter. Easiest level ever. Well, at least to get to the boss, I mean.
Welcome to my world.
Why does he sound like he has a speech impediment and sounds like Homestar Runner? Smithers never even talked like that remotely. At least what I remember. I know Burns had a different voice. He wasn't always excellent. Yeah, he was always, he just had like a regular guy voice. He was like, yo, what's up? And friggin'... No, he never talked like that. Doesn't matter. There's also an achievement if you actually manage to hit him with his own bombs, which I'm actually doing pretty well doing here. It does a lot more damage than just hitting him. So. Wow, I barely even gotten hit yet. This is surprising. Smithers is actually one of the few bosses in this game that don't blink when they do damage. Actually, I think he's no, the mobsters are the other ones. I think I mentioned that. Doesn't matter though. He's kind of a pushover. I mean, his bombs seem more deadly than you think, but it's not that bad. I think he's almost dead. I have done quite a few hits on him. And I just died. Oh, there he is. He's dead. Wow, I didn't even mean to do that, but that's fine. Oh, remember when I said the last boss? Just kidding. The final boss is Mr. Burns. Big surprise here. He's really freaking hard, and I'm pretty sure his main outlook on life was to eat your quarters. Yeah, he drops nukes. Not really sure why, but he drops nukes. Okay, I already defeated his first form, so I'm doing pretty good. This is his second form. It's sort of like a tank, but all he can do is punch. It's still really annoying because the hitboxes are ridiculous. And now we are up to 5 continues. Yay! And now he's up to the hover form. Wow, I'm really doing good. This is actually his final form. He now has the other set of hands. I don't know what they're supposed to do. I guess they're like tickling you to death. I don't really know, but he died. He drops nukes. And you slowly whittle apart his body until it's just a mechanic mess. And I am doing really good for this boss. I'm normally here for like a while. Again, you know, I mean, it's easier to fight him in a way with 4 people because you're just all pelting him. But again, his damage is scaled to how many people you have, so it's just one person. He's actually the weakest form right here. So, which is really evident. And I'm also playing on the normal difficulty, so it scales differently for the difficulty. So it's very hard. You start with 2 lives, and he takes the most hits and whatnot. Easy, he dies really easily because that's in the name. But I'm not doing half bad here. I'm pretty proud of myself that I actually made it through this game without getting more than 6 continues. That should be an achievement. I think it is. I don't know. Oh, there he is. Final blow coming up. Hadouken! What's up, Maggie? How you doing, girl? Wow. That's surprising. She gave up the binky. And there's the other where were you? Where were you when I was saving our daughter? Ah, we're happy. And that, friends, brings a conclusion to the very first full Let's Play that I've ever done of the Simpsons arcade game by Konami. Wow. I never thought I'd get here. Well, I really hope you guys enjoyed it. There's definitely going to be more Sonic parts coming out eventually, and definitely very soon the final part of Condemned. Because, again, that's just a couple audio tweaks and whatnot, and I'll probably hold it off for a special event, but I'm not entirely sure. Coming up next is actually going to be a full Let's Play of Catherine, mixed in with some other random reviews and other things that I have planned. But Catherine is definitely up next, so keep your eyes peeled for that. And as usual, this is Stifler for Life, and I'm just gonna let the credits play out. I hope you enjoyed yourself. Have a damn fine day. Damn fine. Damn fine.